Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today we are going to be talking about the Valorant Patch Notes 3.1. Now you may think this is maybe some big changes in the patch notes, but there's no, it's mainly just bug fixes. So we're just going to go through the bug fixes, and then I kind of want to talk about two more things. So for 3.01, obviously patch 3, so just patch 3.0, where that was the new it's like the reflection, the KO agent was there, a lot of weapon changes, a lot of hero changes, but now it's just going to be nice and easy. It's now going to be a bunch of bug fixes. So let's just first off with the agents. Sage can no longer place barrier orb on some projectiles while they're in the air. Fixed bug where Sky was able to activate the flash of Guardian Light while suppressed. Fix the ability to heal KO when downed in null/CMD. And fix Sova's recon bolt projectile from looking deployed for enemies when flying through the air. For the social, fix a bug where you were able to abuse text chat color to impersonate system messages. Fix a bug where the invite button UI overlap with Defender Coach UI in custom games. And fix a bug where names were appearing as question marks if you had the used generic names for players outside my party setting turned on. And finally, for progression, fix alignment issue in observer view. Fix account leveling issue where some of you got low levels than intended. And fix visual issues affecting account leveling at the end of the game screen. So that's all the changes. A very short patch note. So no heroes had big buffs or nerfs, no weapons, no maps or anything. But let's talk about this. Well, when I first saw the news, I was fired up. I was angry. I was pissed off. Not because of the team who did it, but what they did. So, this is what happened. So, just competitive ruling, you can't really see that. Here, competitive ruling. The Vodafone Giants. Due to exploiting VCT's league administration rule against Vodafone Giants, the team will receive a one-map loss applied to their next official VCT match due to violating rules regarding competitive integrity and using in-game exploits. After their match against Team Brief in the VCT Challenges EU Stage 3 Week 1 qualifier, tournament officials were made aware of the exploit and after further investigation confirmed its use. Intentional use of an in-game bug to seek an advantage is explicitly prohibited. All teams are expected to uphold the standards of competitive integrity outlined in the Valorant Global Competition Policy. So the ruling, so the team violated section 7.2.6 of the Valorant Global Competition Policy and will receive a one map loss applied to their next official VCT match. So the rule, which is under exploiting, intentionally using any in-game bug to seek an advantage is exploiting and is prohibited. Exploiting includes acts such as making use of any game function that, in the tournament operator's sole judgment, is non-functioning as intended and violates the design purpose of Valorant. Team members may confidentially check with the referee at the beginning of the competition to determine if a specific act would be considered exploiting. Riot reserves the right to make an ex post facto determination of whether an exploit has occurred. So let me show you what they exploited. Let me show you what they did. See if we get into this. So this is Meadow. So Meadow is playing for Giants. So you see that's the camera over there. I'm just gonna wait until we can actually see the. Oh wait, crap! I missed it. Yeah. So this is apparently so this is the exploit that happened. So the attackers can't even see through cave. So this is breezing point 8. So going to exiting cave, they cannot see this camera unless they are in this opening area where the Viper wall is and the site is. So where my mouse is, that's just basically the way they can destroy it. In here, so in this little gap, they cannot see it at all. I just think that's not an exploit. That's just people actually. That's actually someone being super smart. That should be celebrated. That should not be penalized. It's like the Olaf boost. It should be gone down to the history books of Valorant. But obviously, how Riot is, they are very quick on shutting stuff down that don't really belong in the game. They obviously did for this time, and I do not agree with it. It's kind of also the same thing I think what happened to Guild Esports. November 2020, I can't remember who they were up against, but Guild Esports also kind of like did the same thing. But it was weirder because they put like the point B. So we go to B, and they're defending. They have a Sage Wall. So Sage Wall was going up the what's it called? Garage, I think it's called. Is it called garage? I may be wrong. I'm actually, let me try and find it. So this is what they did. This is legit. So this is the boost that they did. So they put a Killjoy turret underneath it, and then they put the wall like about on it. That's just smart thinking. That's just people being creative. Okay? That should not be banned or whatever, or punished. That should be celebrated. I think what Riot is doing is completely dumb, and they should not done this in the first place. This was also done in 2020. This isn't, yeah, November 15, 2020. Is it an exploit? Is it a bug? It is mainly a bug, but they did use it in a very creative way. It was in the game, now it's obviously not. It kind of makes sense why it was a bug, because you should not really be doing that with a Sage Wall. I can understand that. But I think either way, it should be celebrated. Alright? It should be celebrated as like a very innovative and creative thinking of the players and coaches in the team. It should not be punished at all. Well, it should be punished, yes, but they got disqualified for this? Disqualified from First Strike EU, which I think is stupid. They should not have been disqualified. They should have probably just had like a 1 map or 2 map loss. But obviously this one still, it's not really a bug yet. Is it a bug? Maybe. But at the same time, it's still in the game, right? I think people still can do it. But that's just my rant over. Basically, it should be celebrated. It shouldn't really be punished, or if you really wanted to be punished. But yeah, that's all. Another thing I actually wanted to show you is this new Sova trick that surfaced up. So this was made 1 hour ago, and I'm actually trying to find it right now. So here, I'll just use Mike from Valor Leagues. Yeah. So that's legit what it is. Um, all he did, he just wrote it. He wrote, and like this is also another one as well. From another view. So there we go. Jumps and shoots up there. It is kind of a bug, and it apparently will be fixed. Apparently, it will be fixed in the next patch, which is sad. But that's actually kind of funny, in my opinion. That's pretty good. So that's really about it of today's video. I know. Oh, so that's really about it for today's video. I know it's been a bit of a little bit back and forth, not really knowing what to do, but it was a very short 3.01 patch, so I decided to just maybe put some filler content in it. So that's really it for me now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.